Like that the first night.
Yeah, I saw.
Now it's like that.
Now you're following along.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I was like, he updates fast. Oh
The road and let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Let's go then, baby.
Heck yeah.
Let's go then.
Morning! Unforgivable, Matthias. That's what I was doing. This is really unforgivable. Hey, bro, I said he didn't have to coke.
I might
Bro,
really
when
go
I
back
first
to sleep.
woke up, there was so much hate in my heart. Bro, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, girl, I gotta go. Yeah, you know this ain't the old me. Try to keep it on the low.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? I hope they are having an amazing day. Welcome to Belle Isle today. The boys are going for a run. We got Jake, we got Matthias, we got Bashir. And today we are going for a nice morning run down here. It is beautiful. It's right on the river in Richmond and it should be a good run. So I will catch up with you guys afterwards. Hopefully I can get some running shots. That'd be cool. But time to get into it.
Despite of everything I saw, it's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hand.
11.33 miles at about a 7:15 pace. Bashir and Matthias are still out there chugging along till 13 miles, but I stopped a little bit early because I have my long run tomorrow, and then Jake is capped out on his miles basically. And so, now that this is out of the way, now that our run for the day is out of the way, now we need to get ready to plan the build. We officially get to plan what we're gonna do. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
This is exciting stuff.
So I'll kiss you with my hand.
It's 13 miles, you know.
13 miles in the bag.
Yes, sir.
Try to catch it with my So I'll catch it with my hand. Try to hold and make it stay. Then that's the way.
I stole something for you.
Now look how old he is. Thank you. I said, what?
Try to catch it with my
See y'all later, YouTube. It's a sad day. Bye.
Bye.
catch it with my
So today we're starting our production at Lowe's because we're going to be buying the insulation and probably some other things to kind of work on building it a little bit more now that we've gotten to a base. But the one thing that I want to talk about in particular today is how much does it cost to build out a van?
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor him.
It's up to you. Because between the wheel wells is probably 4 feet.
Damn vinyl.
What is it?
If it wasn't for you,
So,
things that you do, I would be over.
Zach, bring the cart around. You're just standing there.
I would be over. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be over. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be over.
That looks good.
So it looked like that the first night.
Yeah, I saw.
Now it's like that.
Now you're following along.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I was like, he updates fast. Oh my God, have fun.
This is our official Lowe's representative, Sante. Our official Lowe's friend.
Have
She's
fun.
proud of our progress.
Keep me updated.
And we will. We'll come through every now and then.
I'll be here.
Yes. I don't know, it's actually
That's ugly.
This one, I like the tiger's eye.
I'm trying to find it, but no one knows what we're
No
trying
one-
to find. They don't understand.
Maybe there's like a picture.
Guys, we're going with the shiplap for the walls and the ceiling, hopefully.
Here looks beautiful. Bro, what if we put carpet on the floor? So talking about money, my dad he's left. He's out of here because he had to go home and go have fun or something like that.
Do adult things.
Do adult things. But we're still searching. But today is gonna be the biggest haul. We're gonna definitely spend the most money because these boards are like 16 a piece and then like 17 a piece, and then the shiplap we just got are like 20, and then...
Do we need the insulation for the wall still?
Yes, but I'm talking about money because you guys were kind of wondering in the comments, like, how much is it gonna cost? How much is it costing? How much did the van cost? And so for starters, we haven't actually spent that much already. We've only spent about $70, but today, buying the flooring and the walls, we're gonna get around like $500. So we're gonna get up to like near $500 today, but we also need to buy some more insulation for the walls, but these are kind of the smaller expenses. Of course, building it out is actually not that expensive, but the really expensive part is buying the accessories like the solar panel I'm gonna install, the batteries for the solar panel, the $800 super efficient cooler refrigerator thing, as well as a couple other features that are really critical but super expensive. Oh dude, these are gonna be so good for the floor. Okay guys, so it's been a second since we last updated you guys, but basically what we're doing is we're making the floor right now, and we have 1/2 inch thick pieces of plywood, and then we have 1/4 inch thick or 3/4 inch thick pieces of foam. I can list the type of foam that we're using, but basically these will be the floors. We have some little things to put on top. So we're using this adhesive black tile stuff. It looks like concrete. So we're using that, and it should look good on top of that, especially with the shiplap that we're gonna be putting on the walls that are pretty raw wood. So it's gonna be looking pretty nice in there, but we're assembling it, and then tomorrow morning we'll cut these out to the specifications of the bed of the truck, and then later we'll lay on that tile stuff and make it look beautiful, and then start building out the walls and start insulating that and doing all that and Okay guys, so my battery on my camera died last night when I was thinking with Jake and Bashir, because Bashir ended up coming over, and basically we were sitting in the bed of the truck with my bed in the truck, and basically we were like laying around and thinking about what we could do in this space. We were thinking about all the possible options and combinations of putting a twin bed or a double bed or a queen bed or whatever we may do, but we ended up coming to a pretty classic design. So this might be a little hard to visualize, so I'm gonna try and throw in some pictures, but basically there's gonna be a U-bench all the way around the back. And in the middle there's gonna be a pneumatic little pump, basically, I don't know what to consider, or a piston or something, and basically we'll put a tabletop over that. And so this table can raise or lower into it. And the idea is that we will have cushions that will be made out of memory foam, or a bed basically that Jake and I will potentially upholster. And basically they can either form as backrest and seats, or they can lay flat into your bed when you bring down the table. And so what that will do is create a backspace that is bed and functional working space. So in theory, we're gonna build the kitchen here. We're gonna have a sink, we're gonna have, you know, the countertop, we're gonna have the cabinets underneath, and then up here we're gonna have cabinets, and in between the bed slash working space and this, we wanna put in basically a wide, tall piece that functions somewhat as a divider, but that also is a big source of storage. And we'll do it on this side as well for symmetry, and in theory, this should look beautiful. This is all in theory because we don't necessarily know how it'll end up turning out, if we'll come into some complications or whatnot. And there's also going to be solar panels on the roof and a fan installed on the roof. And maybe we'll install windows in some area of the van. We don't know where yet. That's kind of our general mindset as towards what we're building to. But I also need to continue on how much this is all going to cost. So finally, for the part that you may have been waiting for, basically my entire budget for this is about $20,000. The van itself was about $15,000, and then the build out in our mind is gonna cost about $5,000. But that is all for today. I hope that you've enjoyed the vlog. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and shout out to yesterday's first comment on the video. Hey Mani Rizana, shout out to you. And guys, I hope they have an amazing day. Live happy and be healthy. I'll see you later. Bye.
First time up in the driver's seat.
Oh man.